But yeah, you should have them here. They would be a great like one night kind of thing. It would be fantastic. You would enjoy it so much.
I'm sorry, who is this again?
The ginger swallow.
The,
Big
is this just a bird? Is this a bird?
No, it's a band. It's a band. They were a big thing in Omersell. How'd you not hear about this? Everybody heard about this.
I imagine I would hear about this. Omersell is a place of my Let's move on. Will, we can have this conversation later. Do you have a way for me to contact them?
Sending stones, I guess.
Okay, sure. Do you have one? We'll talk later. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Tavern of Tomes. My name is RK Fox. I am your tavern keeper, and I'm joined today by my fellow storytellers, Kent Aldrich, Samuel Bowen, Christian Majewski, the one and only Rachel, and Alex Oak. And together, we're going to weave a world of myth and legend. The walls of my tavern are lined with leather-bound books filled with blank pages. Once a week here at the tavern, we open a tome at dusk and fill its pages with stories. The world outside is dark and scary. It has its beauties, but they're hard to see at night. So for the time being, let's leave this world and go adventure, shall we? Now, last we left off in Chapter 4, Wim and Lorenzo, already being asleep, outrunning the shipwright, this mysterious psionic flesh tree entity. The rest of the party began to acquaint themselves to each other. Lucian began to explain to Straya and Vale the mysteries of the restless slumber/slumberer, and how dreams can often get connected between two or more people in Lifo. After a few moments of the three of them attempting to discover the boundaries of their newly formed relationships, Vale and Straya went to sleep again, and Lucian moved towards the captain's cabin, after which point, before he was even able to fully raise his voice to call to be invited in, he was invited in, psionically, by the captain. Lucian and the captain had a cagey conversation in which Lucian made his status as a representative of the Scion known. The next morning, the party became acquainted with the bosun as he led Scion-mandated exercises, and Lorenzo was called into the captain's quarters to decide the ship's overall heading. After deciding to head to Lunka in seeking time with the geomancing druids in the Quadratica, the captain tasked Lorenzo with keeping an eye on Straya and Vale, noting that they were more than just your average sailors. And this is where we pick up. You guys have several weeks of travel ahead of you, although the crew does not know that yet. That's more of a Lorenzo and the captain idea in this moment. You know, in about a week, maybe 5 or 6 days, you will reach the edges of Scion's Bay. You will pass through a checkpoint, and then you will be on the open sea. We pick up now as the rest of the day faces you guys. What would you like to do? Are there any conversations you would like to have amidst all of the various tasks that you'll get up to on the ship?
Remind me what time of day it is.
We're looking at probably about 10 a.m.
Okay, so it's pretty early.
Yeah.
Is this right after we left off from the last chapter?
Yeah, basically. So as soon as we're picking up basically as Lorenzo has finished up his conversation with the captain and is stepping out of the captain's quarters onto the deck, seeing the conclusion of the Scion-mandated exercises for his privateers. And so I believe Lucian, Wim, and Vale. I don't know, Straya, did you say you were getting in on those mandated exercises or no?
No, I think we left off. The Veil woke me up with a bucket of water.
Yep.
That's right. That was the last thing that happened with you guys. And then you dumped another one on his head. No, because she dumped the second on your head.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
She flipped it in your face.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I was going to go grab some coffee to try and wake up from there.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll start with you then, heading over to the cook, to Matteo Ferron. Walk over, see this shorter male halfling individual, like sun-scarred skin, which has faded over time. He's now below decks. You think maybe when he was younger, he spent most of his time up above. He's thin but muscular. You know, that sort of gaunt, not what you would expect from a halfling, much less the cook. And you see that he's got coffee nearby that he's been brewing, and then some sort of pot that he is currently stirring.
Hey, hey, Mateo. I'm just gonna just like pour myself a cup of coffee. Is that what happens?
No, you walk up. I assume you would request a cup of coffee. He would pour you one, hand it over. Immediately into deep speech. Does not even bother trying to communicate with you in common. You wonder if maybe he even knows common. Hello.
Hi.
Just coffee this morning? Anything else for you?
Anything warm? I'm a bit wet from being so rudely woken up.
Yeah. Who did that to you?
Someone who's way too comfortable.
Too comfortable?
I'm not.
Yeah,
used to.
Go ahead.
What? I was just saying I'm not used to early mornings, so.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. What you making?
Oh, something from. It's an old family recipe. Let's explain it that way.
Okay. Does it have a name?
Chicken feet.
I don't think you'd like it. So let's leave it nameless for now.
Okay. How long have you been on the ship?
Oh, goodness. I think I've been around. Let's see. Maybe 10, 11 years, something like that.
Dang, that's a long time.
Yeah, well, yeah. Been around.
That's cool. Has
It's recently been cool.
Oh, okay. So like that was gonna be my next question because I don't know. Were you awake for last night? That was crazy, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. I was awake. Yeah, no.
Is that normal? This is my first time on a ship, so I don't know what to expect and just.
Is it normal for other ships? No. Is it normal for the Tides Unsleeping? Yeah, you get used to it.
Why?
Why what? Why do you get used to it?
Why is it normal for this ship and not others?
I have said too much.
See, that's the thing. You've said nothing, really, but...
Fascinatingly,
Okay.
I have also said too much.
Interesting. Well, what do you think of the vision? Like, have you seen that vision before? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really understand how things work. So I tried to talk to the captain last night, and apparently...
Oh.
That-
No.
No.
Yeah, bad
Yeah.
call.
Well,
Bad
I
call.
just, like, saw the vision of him ripping some guy's arms off, and then there was, like, that thing. He said, like, he wanted his body back, so it has, like, captain's body, and then talking about the renegade or something. The captain wasn't giving me anything, and
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I
the
grew up in a
renegade-
tavern.
Yeah. The renegade thing, that's new. I'll give you that.
Oh, interesting.
Never heard that before. Have no idea what that is.
What is a renegade? Like, what, the renegade?
Well, so a little while back, there's this. The renegade's kind of like this mythic pirate. Like the legends of him, her, them, we don't know. They didn't leave a trail. Nobody knew who they were. That's like legitimately, renegade wasn't a name they gave themselves to our knowledge. We think that society just kind of created the name. They're an urban legend, but as soon as the psionic ship starts talking about it, you start to wonder if it's actually an urban legend.
Interesting. But
All right.
like, anyways, it said that they live. What was?
Said
man.
child of the renegade, I thought. Right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
Why
Is that
are
like
you
relevant information?
Why are you asking these questions?
I'm just trying to make sense of what happened last night. And
Fair.
I grew up, my mom owned a bar, and I learned that a lot of times the cook knows a lot of the information. So I just figured I'd.
That is
ask
true.
you.
That is true.
Yeah. Anyways, you've said nothing, apparently too much at the same time. So if you ever feel like letting me know more,
Well, do you want something else to eat? At the very least, I can offer you that.
great. Take it. Love it.
Fantastic. He takes a small, like, wooden bowl, takes a ladle, scoops out a serving of what he's been cooking, drops a spoon in it, and hands it over to you.
Does it smell safe?
The aromas that hit you are incredibly complex and a little disorienting. Just immediately, you are hit in the face, and like you have to take a moment to even refocus your eyes. And he
What
sees
is
you
it? Smelling salts?
That's some good food right there.
as you smell, as you
They really
take,
salt their food.
as you take a deep breath in. He sees you do that and goes, "That'll wake you up. If mornings are hard for you, this is the solution."
Yeah. Thanks. And
Doing nothing to disprove my theory, Reese.
I'm going to take a big bite.
It is pungent, not necessarily unpleasant, not necessarily pleasant, but not necessarily unpleasant.
Yeah. It's great.
I know.
Thank you. I'll bring this back when I'm done. Yeah.
Yes, of course you will. Yeah, no.
Thanks, Mateo.
I promise you, you will get in serious amounts of trouble, and you do not want to face. Actually, I don't know who will come after you if you don't bring it back, but someone will.
Duly noted. Thank you. Again, great. And I'm just gonna like slowly back up
And you back up. It's sort of that like back up while you keep your eyes on the
Yes.
person.
yes.
Yeah, 100%. And very quickly, you are able to escape that interaction. Let's bounce over to everybody who was doing the training exercises at the beginning, which I think is Lucian and Wim, correct?
And me.
Oh, and Vale. Okay, great.
At some point, the way that I'm imagining this, camera pans back, and Lucien is already shirtless.
Yeah. The camera at the end of chapter 4 panned down below decks to straight to Straya, and then just pans up, and it's barely any time has passed, and Lucien is shirtless, and
I'm getting
nowhere
the
to be
image
seen.
in the front row, I'm assuming. Mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the image from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh,
What's the
General
Armstrong?
General Armstrong.
General Armstrong that out of nowhere just flexing with big shines around him.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Very accurate picture, actually. Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, in the front row, performing literally the most basic training exercises. You are the only one giving 110% effort. Or I suppose Wim and Vale, you guys can determine if you are giving appropriate effort. The rest of the crew is literally like, however little work I have to do to complete this exercise. Great.
Yeah, Vale's definitely giving 100%.
Okay, great. Trying to impress. Wim?
Wim is trying to give 100%, but he's like failing horribly. They like tried to do like a push up, and he's just like face planted into the deck. It's like,
Wim, can you tell us your strength score? Just because I'm curious now.
oh, yeah. My strength score is 8, so that's a -1.
Fantastic. Cool. Yeah.
If we ever meet any fast-moving water, we have to carry you.
So you guys complete these exercises. The bosun dismisses everybody. All right, you can get back to your work. Thank you.
Lucien immediately just starts kind of patting everybody around him on the back, like, "Oh, good effort, good effort." But specifically, kind of giving Vale a tap on the shoulder and just being like, "Nice to see you, Vale," and then walking over to Wim and putting a hand around him, around his shoulder,
Still
and
shirtless.
just being like, still shirtless, very much glistening.
My word.
Listen,
And we beg to call this family friendly.
He's got shorts on. Excuse me very much.
Good.
But yeah, he walks over to Wim, kind of gives you a very firm pat on the back, and goes, good effort, little man."
he'll immediately like tense up. It's like, give a nod.
"I believe we haven't met yet. What is your name?"
I am William Dessau.
Wim?
William.
Wim. Interesting. That is a very interesting name. Sounds rather noble.
You can say that.
Interesting. And as we're talking, I'm just gonna start leading you down to like the where the food is, to the
Cook.
cafeteria. Cook,
Alley.
You're not going to find like a full cafeteria.
yeah.
This is a ship still.
I don't know. I don't know what these things look like. Are they
Yeah.
like benches to
Kitchen.
eat?
It's called a galley.
But yeah, are there like places to sit?
Yeah,
and eat?
yeah. There'd be like benches, some sort of what could be effectively, if you're generous, call it a table. It's really more of a barrel that somebody rolled over. Yeah.
Then yeah, as we're walking, I'm gonna gently keep my hand around like on his shoulder. I'm also gonna look at Vale and I'm gonna like call him over. I'm gonna be like, "Oh, Vale, you should join us for something to eat. We should all eat together."
Fine by me.
Okay. Have you seen what is her name? Straya, was it?
Lorenzo, you've
Yeah.
also walked out of the cabin at this point. You see this little group performing.
Enzo!
Told me that. Lorenzo will
Immediately,
walk
I'm
out.
gonna walk up to you. I'm gonna give you a giant hug, whether you want it or not.
You're very sweaty.
Nothing you haven't experienced before.
Very
Come, meet
uncomfortable.
my new friends. This is Vale, and this is Wim.
Good to
We're going
meet
to eat
you.
together. You should come and join us.
Sure, why not? I've got nothing better to do.
You could probably put a good word in with the chef so that he gives us the good parts of the food.
Good parts. There's good parts?
Yeah.
Turns out.
I would know.
All right.
And you all head below deck, passing Straya in the process.
Passing her, I would also kind of like give her a tap on the shoulder, and I would be like, "We're eating. You want to join us?"
Sure. This stuff is stuff. Yeah.
Can I
is
look and see what it is? Would I recognize what it is?
Yeah, it's the same thing Mateo makes every day for breakfast.
Oh gosh.
The crew of the Tides and Sleeping is relentlessly awake in the morning.
That's so funny.
They have coffee and liquid smelling salts basically for breakfast every morning
funny.
and nothing else. When
That's
you're
why it's the tides unsleeping.
That's
I'm gonna give Enzo a push, and I'm gonna be like, "Smells like a mother's cooking."
She didn't know how to salt it as well.
Oh, she only knew how to salt it.
Reese.
Yeah, two options.
Obviously, the cultures in your world aren't perfect overlays to the cultures in our world.
No.
But Omersdale is generically German.
generically
How
German
much-
and Russian and Eastern European. Yeah.
Right. So, like, how high is my spice tolerance? It can't be that high.
No.
Oh, great. I'm going to have so much fun.
Yeah.
I get one
And
whiff,
it doesn't
and,
kick you.
like, Dale just goes a little bit paler than he already is.
Yeah, for sure. All y'all get food, easy enough. You are able to crowd a couple barrels together to form like a makeshift table, put a piece of wood on top, get some chairs or other smaller barrels, like boxes, pieces of cargo.
I'll bring like a round of coffee for everybody to the table.
Yeah, 100%.
Vale will immediately drink one and grab another one because there are just tears streaming down.
I will say, for everybody, go ahead and give me, if you decide to eat the food, a Constitution saving throw. Straya and Vale, if you want, you can use your tenacity and make a tenacity saving throw instead. And if you're proficient in con saves, you can still add your proficiency.
Do I get advantage because I've eaten it before?
You don't have to make the save.
Okay.
That's a 7.
7 for tenacity.
I got 11. But also, my mother grew up in Lifo, so I feel like she would have made some of this stuff for us.
Your mother wasn't the one who did most of the cooking for you.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Considering the environment that I grew up in, I feel like I would just gobble this up. I rolled an 11 overall.
Okay, here's what I will say. Straya and you only needed to beat a 10 for this. Vale, because you failed on tenacity, not just Constitution, but your tenacity, I'm going to want an additional con save on top of this. The DC is not very high.
Nat 20.
You're fine. You managed to not pass out.
Nice.
That's so funny.
Like, yep. What
how-
makes you fall asleep again?
However, Wim, as soon as you take a bite, you immediately have to spit it out. Otherwise, you will swallow it and vomit later. So you can make a
Vale-
choice here.
Holds
Still spit
up
it
the
out.
spoon
Okay.
and he just looks at Lucian and says, "Wait, you said we eat this every morning?"
This is Lorenzo, who
Lorenzo, gosh, not Lucian.
they both chose L names.
Every morning. It's pretty
I'm gonna
crazy.
die.
But you
It's
better
awful.
get used to the cooking.
You're gonna be alright. You get used to it, I guess. I don't know. I got used to
Like-
it.
Are there like biscuits or something? Then you can eat instead.
Bread products.
Biscuits?
Considering we are in the middle of the sea, I don't think you're gonna find biscuits.
This is
either.
what we call a ration. This is what you eat, and
This is what you
Yeah.
eat, and you
better
hope
get
that
used to it. You might get a little scrawny your first few weeks, but you'll be fine.
you go to the bathroom at least once in the next week.
I don't think that's going to be my problem.
Do we eat this for lunch and dinner too? Is it like all we
It's
eat?
a, it's
or
a
is
different meal per meal, right? It's not like we're just
Yeah.
eating this stuff.
Yeah, no, it's
But it's not
different.
much better, is it?
It's not much better. It's certainly less difficult to get down because breakfast is intentionally like it's cooked in a way where you cannot fall asleep for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Additionally, so Wim, you are unable to eat this food for breakfast.
Yep.
Vale, you also failed, so you will be unable to eat it. But the rest of you, go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
Oh no.
1.
Okay?
2.
Okay?
2.
You get temporary hit points equal to that amount.
Nice.
Okay, someone
That'll-
punches me in the face, I guess.
1 point.
Yeah. You never know, that 1 point may save your life.
Honestly, yes.
Yep. And yeah, I'm just gonna stir up some conversation while we're sitting there. I'm gonna look at Enzo and Win. I'm gonna be like, would you believe that these two, and I'm gonna point at Straya and Vale, have come to us all the way from Omazel?
Where's that?
A bit long way off.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You don't know who Omazel is?
I'm not good with the direction.
Well, then let us ask a different question. Where are you from?
That is a great question. Well, we all got on at the same port, so it would be too interesting.
I feel like if you were a native to Illinois, I would have known you before.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on. Yeah.
What continent was it?
That you're from?
Paris?
You're from Paris, yeah.
Paris.
Not Paris. I didn't want to do
Yeah.
that because that sounds too much like the correct pronunciation of Paris.
I'm from Paris.
I'm from Paris, Illinois.
Yeah, so you're from Paris.
Yeah, so when would just say, yeah, I'm from Paris.
Where in Paris?
It's a small little town.
How much would I know about Paris?
Go ahead and give
Probably
me a
not much.
history check.
Nice, I have a +0 to intelligence. I'll guidance myself. You know what? Because I can. That is a 22.
22. With a 22, you know a good bit about Paris. You know the idea that there is a small town in Paris is basically just entirely false. Paris doesn't have very many small towns. What they have is a large number of larger cities that are vaguely connected. So
Because Paris is generally like a very small continent, right?
Paris is
Like, comparatively.
Paris on a 22. Paris is comprised of the two islands of Elwell and Ka. Compared to everything else, it is minuscule. Legitimately, one of the smallest islands in Ferda is almost as big as the Isle of Ka. There are a couple smaller unincorporated communities in Paris, but for the most part, everything is the four major cities of Nantmore, Denwell, Rivermouth, and Myerborough.
Okay. The smile on Lucian's face is going to fade just a little bit, and then reappear, and just kind of squint at you, Wim, and go, "All right. I guess you're just not very good with the map."
No, not at all.
So, Enzo, would you like to tell us a little more about life on this ship? We're gonna be stuck here for a couple of weeks. I feel like it would be beneficial for all of us to know what to look out for. We already know not to talk to the captain. Bad
We
idea.
do?
Lorenzo
Well-
just gives Lucian a tired stare. Hey,
Come on, Enzo, don't be like that.
don't be like what? I've
us-
always been like this. You remember?
I know.
No, life on this boat is like any other boat, you know? It's you have your chores, you make sure that the boat sails in the direction we're going, you listen to the captain, you listen to the first mate. I don't know what there really is to say. Do you have any questions?
I
Yeah.
do.
You don't have to raise your hand. Just
Sorry, I get awkward around
let her
adults.
be the way that she wants to be. Maybe in her culture, you raise your hands.
We don't. That was just me being weird and awkward. But can we talk about what happened last night? Like,
I was slowly building up towards that.
I don't do slow very well. I just am really like,
Then you might not enjoy being on a boat.
well, yeah, well,
it takes a lot of patience.
And
We-
a lot of rocking back and forth.
great. We all
you say
died
that,
last
the
night.
lurch.
And like a cup of coffee starts sliding off the table and I just catch it.
Vale clinks
what?
down his third cup.
Still crying.
Mateo cuts you off.
Fault.
We all died last night in a dream, but only you all were there. What was that? I mean, I know you talked about yesterday, like dreams are connected or whatever, but that was weird, right?
Dream?
Let's just say that this group of people is not here at this table for no reason.
Can I insight check
What did he
Lorenzo asking dream like he doesn't know?
Yeah, go
'Cause
ahead.
I haven't conferred with you guys that we had a dream together,
Yeah,
correct?
Neither has Wim.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You were in the dream. I'm perceiving. Are
You're
you trying
perceiving?
to lie that you weren't in that dream?
Yeah, go ahead and just give me an insight check.
Insight?
You can give me, and Renzo, you can give me a persuasion or deception. And we all know that it's deception.
Yeah.
Nice.
I rolled a 19.
I
DMs
rolled a
usually. You can
17.
give me persuasion or deception, but don't tell us which one. Reese, you can give us persuasion or deception. We all know it's deception.
Yeah. You said 17?
Yeah. So
Versus a 19.
she
You can
she
tell-
sees through that.
What is it about your character? What is it about the way that he's presenting himself that makes it clear to her?
There is kind of like there is a sudden stillness and uncomfortability that was like preceded him asking the question. It was kind of like a obviously without the noise, but you can kind of tell there's a slight tick in his nature before he goes on that you like just catched before he asked the question.
Yeah, you can see that stilted approach to asking the question where there's just too much thought for it to be the natural response.
I will also say when he says that, Lucien will give him a very visible side glance. Like, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, the dream.
Wim actually looks clueless.
What dream are you talking about?
Don't
Yeah,
Come
sure.
on,
beat around the
Enzo.
bush right now.
don't
I
be
can-
like that.
What
Look
happened?
at her. Look at the young lady. Don't lie to her.
I am
Not
looking at her. Lucian, shut up for once in your life. Just shut up.
It doesn't.
And
seem
you,
to
for
do
once in your life, speak up.
I'll stick to my
And maybe
ways, I
say
guess.
what you're actually thinking.
There was a dream. Dreams are weird. I saw you. Crazy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking.
Dreams are weird. Get used to it.
There's
What?
weird, and then there's like pieces of, well, at least my past. So I'm assuming your past too that show up in dreams, and those are two very different things.
Yeah, which was your past? The little star weird thingy, the little arm thingy, like
What?
I believe she's speaking of the monsters that we all saw.
I feel like at this point, Wim is trying to slowly get away from this conversation.
What make a stealth
Oh.
check?
Actually, how are you connected to this?
I've rolled a nat one.
Everybody
Like
sees
trying to stand
Wim.
up, knock
the
over the
moment-
bowl.
Yes, yeah.
Lucien's hand is just gonna be on your shoulder.
I'm imagining in my head just trying to sneak away, pushing the chair back.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, let's just say that from personal experience, I think that there's a little more to this little group of people than what might be assumed on the first glance.
Yeah.
You're all too
Say
forward.
that.
That everybody has.
I agree with Lorenzo.
I would be very careful agreeing with him.
I like
I
this
agree
one.
with him more.
He looks like he's going to freak out any second now, but I like him.
Yeah. I like
So
him
we're
too.
just gonna. What do we pretend like this never happened? Talk about it some more.
What is there to
Well,
talk about?
Lorenzo, look at Lorenzo. He's very good at pretending that nothing has ever happened before.
Is he good at pretending? Because I'm pretty sure we figured out that he was lying. No
about
offense.
the
If that was your best effort, I mean, good for you. But you
Do they
should.
not have like social tact where you grew up, where you're from? Is that not a thing?
Is
It's just
working on it.
Repeat again.
She is working on it.
Working on it. I'm young. I got it if I'm like, I don't know, playing my fiddle or
should've
whatever, but you know.
Try and stow away on the boat on the way from Omerzel. Thought she was gonna get us killed. We didn't, but you know.
Are you stowaways here, or are you actually part of the crew then?
We're part of the crew. We signed the papers.
Legit. Mutubi loves me, by the way.
Matubi?
Yeah. He's the
You
one
know-
I like signing papers with.
Quartermaster.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I put this together. What do I know about Matubi, and do I believe her at the slightest?
You know that if Matubi does love her, it would be wholehearted, unequivocal, like love of something she did, but highly uncharacteristic for Matubi. But you haven't, you like, it's not like you haven't seen him do that before. It's just very uncommon.
Yeah.
So
Would also,
it's
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Is it Matubi, or would we refer to him as Fitzwana? Like, would we refer to people by their last names more than their first, or is that not really a thing?
well, him you'd refer to as the quartermaster.
Well, yeah. Is it because I'm just trying to figure out like what does that look like as far as like respect for authority in this ship?
Yeah, for sure. So captain, first mate, quartermaster, bosun, those all you would refer to by their title. Sailing master you would refer to by their first name. Gunner, first name. Powder monkey, easily first name. Cook, first name.
Mr. Monkey.
Yeah, like if you're not quartermaster, first mate, captain, or bosun, first name would be acceptable.
Yeah. So I'll just look at her and just go, if you want him to stay liking you, you should call him the quartermaster.
That's a good idea.
I would suggest that. It's going to be an interesting leg of the journey. How long are you staying here? Do you know?
Reese,
Long
did our
for the ride.
contracts time limit?
You are employed for a minimum of 4 months.
4 months minimum.
I believe that was the contract for everybody.
Contract? You guys? Okay, sure.
How long have you been on this boat?
Wait. You never signed a contract?
Me?
How long have you been on this ship? For 7-8 years?
How long has it been for me, Reese?
You've been on the ship for, I want to say, the better part of a decade.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I didn't remember how long it had been.
yeah, you've been on the ship for the better part of a decade, but you are not under contract.
No.
Then yeah, just restating what I said. You are not on a contract. You have been on this ship for more than 10 years, for almost 10 years, or at least That's the last time I saw you.
No, it's been about that much time. Forget the contracts now. All of this greater Scion mierda is just too much. I'm not very good at it.
Make the Scion leave long and peacefully.
Sure. Whatever he wants to do, he will do.
That is the
Yeah.
power of his position.
All right, well, we should all get to work.
Wait. Do people on this boat know you can do that little bear thing? There's that, like, dream privilege knowledge.
I believe it will be dream privilege knowledge, and you better not mention it to other people.
So we're gonna talk about it or no?
Oh, let's go. Of course.
Whim, so deeply uncomfortable.
The introvert has been forced into a conversation with 3 extroverts and another introvert, need not have that.
Yes, people know. It is no secret here. Except for you guys.
Ah,
I know nothing.
That's why I like you. All right, I will see you guys later.
Lorenzo gets up and leaves the conversation.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say that Lucian's eyes are following him the entire time.
So you grew up with that guy?
He was my best friend. The only family I had. Well, you heard him. Let's go back to work. I'm gonna get up and leave as well.
Yeah, what does work look like aside from the typical chores?
Clean the ship, keep the ship running. Say running as though it's a machine. Kind of is a machine. Keep the ship sailing forward. Right now you're trying to catch a wind. So depending on whether you get put on rigging up in the crow's nest, whether you are seeing to cargo, moving things around under. If somebody wants to, I'm sure the cook would always take help. You know, like there are a variety of different tasks that you could fulfill. One of the beauties of being new, and specifically being in a privateering ship where they're not holding as strict positions as they might on a true Navy ship. You can kind of just figure out where you fit best. And so if there's anybody that you would like to talk to, any of the crewmates that you would like to speak with, get to know, it's not hard.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say it's not hard to get yourself placed near them.
I was gonna go and talk with the gunner. Yeah, just go up / try and become like part of that whole group.
Yeah, for sure. So you see the gunner and the powder monkey below decks working on one of the cannons, trying to repair one of the wheels that had gone funky last night while they were trying to get everything staged on the off chance that they were caught up to. You see this female fire genasi. She has this like light red skin, which in parts goes deep red, black hair, which sort of trails off into smoke. Just like relatively light clothes. Despite the fact that she's under deck, everything gets pretty darn warm right around this area of the world. And then you see this younger boy, human, big chunk missing out of his right ear, dressed in what are mostly rags. His hair is incredibly messy. His face is covered in dirt. You can see a point where he was wearing goggles, marked very clearly in ash and soot around the rest of his face. Yeah.
So just an artificer in the making.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny. Vale will walk up and anything I can do to help?
I mean, there are a lot of things you can do to help. And this is the female. You look new to the crew. Name's Scoria Caldwell. Reaches her hand out to you.
Vale.
Vale, welcome aboard. I assume you haven't been placed on the ship yet if you're walking up looking for work. Okay. You got a big interest in cannons, I'm assuming, if you came to us first.
Well, big things that go boom are fun.
I agree. And she snaps her fingers, and you just see a little bit of a spark pop out. And she says, I have a particular talent for lighting things on fire. And seemed a pretty natural placement when all I have to do is run down and I can light all the cannons at once.
That's fair.
It's really fun. Does do a number on the ship, though. Do you have any experience in cannons, or are you just looking to make things explode?
Okay, this would be a question for you, Reese, because I don't actually know how much exposure Vale would have.
There is not a lot of explosives in Omersal. Not one of the hotspots for explosives.
Cool. Yeah, so not much, but things going boom's kind of fun.
All right.
And I'm good at moving heavy things quickly.
Right. Well, then I guess we'll have Enrique here get you running. And Enrique is this smaller human. He looks to be about maybe 12 or 13. If he's a teenager, on the earlier cusp of the teenager. And he starts to show you through how to load a cannon to actually get a shot off, how to get a cannonball in. And you can see this kid is relatively as jacked as a 13-year-old can get from carrying cannonballs and running them up and down the ship. And he starts to get you acquainted.
How'd you lose the piece out of your ear?
What language do you say that in?
I'll start in common. We can.
He just goes back. No comprende. No comprendo. That would be, yeah. Thank you, Alex, for correcting. No comprendo.
Man, I try in my other three languages, which is Celestial, Dwarven, and Omerselian.
Ay, madre mía. You realize very quickly there is a language barrier with this kid.
Boy. Never mind. Keep going. And I just signal back to the cannon.
Yep, yeah, and it's all he's speaking in very fluent deep speech, which you do not understand at all. Mm-hmm. Would you call for someone else who speaks both languages?
No, loading a cannon's pretty obvious if somebody's demonstrating it. So
okay, sounds good.
Unless something super confusing comes up, probably not.
Yeah, and so he'll get you acquainted with everything. I want to bounce to the rest of the crew. Lorenzo, you left first. Where are you going off to?
I'm trying to remember. Did we decide what Lorenzo does on the ship?
Lorenzo, you don't actually have much of a day-to-day function. You just sort of fill in. Your big function is scare big scary things away when they show up, and and help the captain and the first mate. You're one of the only crew members that has captain, first mate level authority without having a title.
Yeah, I kind of will walk, just kind of find the nearest, if I see any of the other crew named crew members essentially.
Yeah.
Seeing any holes I can fill, if there's anything that I would be aware of, oh, we just had to run away from another ship. What is a deficiency we are going to have that I know that I can go fill?
Yeah, 100%. One of the things that you could very easily check for, especially given the way that you ran away, is the strain that it probably put on your rowing system, way below decks.
Cool.
They probably, like your carpenters, probably need some help making some quick on-site repairs.
Cool.
So you'd head down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll run down there.
Sound good. Anybody else want to find something to do?
I have a question for you, Reese.
Yeah?
After we went back to bed, did I dream of anything else?
Would you want to?
Because that would affect who I would talk to.
Yeah, for sure. Would you want to?
Sure. Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me a D20 roll.
Okay. A 13.
13. Okay. You would dream of this female Jean-Zanqui, just
Which are Githyanki, right?
yes, yeah, in D&D,
Okay.
that's Githyanki.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make the connections.
For sure, 100%. Long brown hair with like streaks of gray in it, which are very randomly dotted. Just poring over maps and charts, not certain where what she's looking for is, and with all sorts of tools, compasses, everything laid out. Yeah.
Okay. I will probably walk around the ship until I see her.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Just drop my phone. I'm gonna guidance myself while I do that. I needed that. A total of 15.
15. Okay. 15 takes you maybe only 5 minutes. You notice she is up on the main deck, where the oh goodness, it's not a steering wheel. What's the name of that thing?
Oh yeah. The steering wheel.
Ship's wheel?
Wheel?
Wheel.
Yeah, the helm. Helm. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, she's up behind the helm. There's a table up on the helm, up on that upper deck, and she is seated at it.
So, what was specifically happening in the dream?
You could tell really what you were connecting with was the sense of panic at being unable to find what you are looking for. Being unable to locate a particular map or a destination or something like that. She's looking for a thing and she doesn't know where it is basically what you've noticed.
Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is like see her there and then very sneakily, not sneakily pretend that I'm doing something while I'm slowly approaching them. Be like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing here?"
And I will say, you don't have to worry too much about doing busy work. You are still a politician for the Scion. So you being here, you have a little bit more flexibility.
I mean, I would still like be helping out things, especially if I see somebody carrying something. I'd grab, whether they want me to or not. I would grab it out of their hands and then move it.
Yeah, 100%.
And so yeah, I will walk up to her and I'll be like, "You seem to be," whether she does or not, it doesn't matter. You seem to be rather distressed. Is there something going on? Maybe I could be of some assistance.
No peace. I am looking for.
Also, I'm talking in deep speech like immediately.
Oh, you're speaking in deep speech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. The accent just at this point always comes out. But yeah, obviously.
For sure, 100%.
Hey, you look distressed. Can I help you with something?
She begins to speak back to you in deep speech, and the first thing you notice is she has an accent as well. When she's speaking in deep speech isn't her native tongue.
Okay.
So her response to you, she says, weirdly insightful of you. I am unable to get my hands on a map that I have been looking for quite some time. It is relatively important for our journey ahead.
I'm gonna switch to Jean's.
Okay, you switch to Jean's.
And I'm gonna say, oh, what was the map of exactly?
She clocks the language switch and goes, I understand that most people speak multiple languages. You are a politician and you started with deep speech.
The first thing I learned was approach people where they are. And I just assumed that, considering my brother's affinity and his friends that he tends to make, deep speech, I thought was the common language on this ship. But it's nice to see somebody who speaks fluent Jean's.
I will say I don't mind having someone to talk with.
Oh, it'll be our secret language.
Wonderful.
So, what are you looking for? How can I help you?
There's a particular map. It was a part of my collection. I don't know where it's gone. I had it last night. And it's relatively necessary for our work as we are getting out of Scion's Bay. And we will be hitting the open seas, or what should be the open seas, but almost never is. There's a map that I've crafted that allows us to leave Scion's Bay safely, consistently, every single time, and it's gone.
Well, that sounds like the most important piece of information that we have on this entire ship.
I would agree with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm very good at retrieving things. Let me help you. Where was the last time you saw it? And I'll just kind of help her.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, my name is Lucien Trudeau.
She reaches out her hand. Tessa Angeline.
And again, I don't know what the common courtesy would be, but the same way that I approached Straya the night before, I kind of lean down, kiss my thumb on top of her hand.
Yeah.
And I would just say, it's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
As you kiss your thumb on the top of her hand, she very quickly, as you go to do that, rotates into just a regular handshake. You don't need to
and then
observe the
he'll
niceties with me.
I find a certain, what's the word that I'm looking for? I find that I enjoy, yeah, je ne sais quoi, about the niceties. I particularly enjoy them, but each his own.
Indeed. And she will hint to you a couple different locations where she last had it, or that she thinks it might be, but says basically, in order for me to have something, I need to attempt to recreate the map from memory. I can't spend my time searching. If you would like to, you're more than welcome to. But I need to...
It would... But... I was just going to say, it would be my pleasure to help. And so, yeah, I'll take all the information from her, and I will spend as long as I need to until I find the map.
Indeed. And as you go off searching for this map, we are going to finish this episode of Tavern of Tomes. Before we go, is there anything anybody would like to plug?
Moody and D.
Moody and D.
Alex, push the hand eye out.
Yes.
Same as always, flightless birds, and hold my action, be on the lookout, Instagram, YouTube. Hopefully things are going to be up soon.
Yeah.
As always, no multi-nerds.
Yeah. And then, Sam, anything from you?
Yeah, I have a current project going on Substack, where I release a weekly chapter to it. So samuelbowen.substack.com.
Awesome.
Okay.
Alex, anything from you in particular?
Not other than Moody and D.
Okay, great. And then, as always, patreon.com/Tavern of Tomes, capital T in Tavern and Tomes. Join us as a fly on the wall or a regular. We would love to have you. That'll just give you some access to some bonus content, fun things like that. And with all that being said, thank you all for joining us. You're always welcome at the tavern, and come back next week, because this story is not over yet. We love you all. Good night.
Bye.
Night.
Nice.